Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. It's the brother Isaiah with the Pittsburgh DMS camp, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Racha HaKodash. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. I just want to do a quick lesson, just basically kind of going into everything, as far as how everything's happening lately. All right, with this whole rap the news dude, perishing, and all these different people that's coming out, bearing false witness and saying that, GMS is wicked because we are pointing out, this scoffer's death. All right, and just different people that's coming out the woodwork. So, Elder Menachezakba, I did a lesson earlier today entitled many people bug outs and these rebellious women and things of that nature are being emboldened by this death of this death of this guy wrapped in news. All right, and you got this guy, I don't even remember his name, I don't care to remember his name, but he's on there talking all type of stuff, and he's calling Yahweh Shai, he's saying Yahweh Shai is gay, he's saying all these different things, man. And one thing I'm just noticing in the energy of the air, okay, in these times here, here it is, we only 4 days into so-called January. All right, this new year, okay, the year of the turning up of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to turn up this year, and he's already turning up. Okay, you already got these false prophets and these demons jumping around on these people, really just bringing in this air of confusion, bringing in this air of, you can just feel it. There's a bug out spirit in the air, man. All right. And, we just have to take heed, be mindful, solidify ourselves even more in this truth, man, because there's a bug out spirit in the air, man, and many people are going to get caught up in this, Okay. Because there's heavy demonization and persecution going to come. All right. And it's going to come through these different bug out spirits and these different narratives that are being played out against the Israelites, man. You got this video, this article coming out of these Edomites that are calling themselves the 12 tribes, and there's a lot of esoteric and there's a lot of hidden you know stuff going on. Okay, wordings and things being mentioned, all right, surrounding this group, man. Okay, the narrative is continuing to be built against the Hebrew Israelites, and you got even, just like it was with the Messiah, with Yahweh Shai, you got our own people, okay, being spearheading, okay, this demonization program, particularly against Great Millstone here, okay, which is a mark of, okay, the signs of a true prophet. Okay, now let's read this. 1 Timothy 4:1 says, "Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith." So, like, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. My microphone was turned sideways. Okay, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. Okay, so those are some of the things in there. It speaks more on there, but these is what we running into now, man. Many people are going to depart from the faith, all right, and many people have departed from the faith. Okay, denying the Lord that bought them. Okay, which I believe I have that precept pulled up. Let's get some of these. Let's get this one. This is the one. 2 Peter 2:1. Which, matter of fact, what did I just have open? That was 1 Timothy. All right, 2 Peter 2:1 says, "But there were first false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them." Okay, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. And that's what happened with that guy wrapped the news. All right, and that's what you see happening with a lot of these people that's coming out the woodworks, believing in this no Messiah doctrine, this Old Testament only doctrine, coming out with all these bugged out names of the Most High, or saying we don't have his name, denouncing our faith and telling us what we believe is gay and all these other different things, and then just straight up being niggas and talking all manner of bullshit and garbage, All right, but then we want to turn around and say, well, we don't have the Most High's name. We just call him the Almighty, Powerful Most High. Well, that's not going to get you anywhere. You know, this English language of this title that you have of the Most High Yahweh, okay, this is not going to protect you. The scriptures say the name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. It don't say the name of the Most High Almighty in English. All right, no, that's not his name. Okay, and that's not going to get you very far at all. And the Rap the News situation proves that. Okay. Because all that shit he talked didn't save him. Okay. And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. And that's what you have, man. You got all these people out here with these pernicious ways. Okay. We're going to get the definition of pernicious right here. Okay. Having a harmful effect, especially in a gradual or subtle way. Okay. All right. So harmful, damaging, destructive, detrimental. All right, because the things that you guys teach are not building unto the nation of Israel. These things are pulling down into the nation of Israel, which Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is only dealing with the elect anyway. So let's get this in the etymology. Pernicious, it says, of a deed, evil or wicked, having the property of destroying or being injurious. Okay, destructive, death, ruin. Okay, violent, death, murder, kill. To hurt, to injure, to harm, or injury. Okay, so these ways that you are bringing out are the ways of death. Okay, you have chosen your own way, and these things are the ways of death. Okay, these different, things that you guys are speaking, man. And it even says, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of, and through covetousness shall they with feigned words make merchandise of you. Okay, whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and their damnation slumbereth not. Right, so these people, you can even see it, man, in their ulterior motives. A lot of these people are trying to play to this guy Rap the News' old audience, so they can get that money that they was throwing off to Rap the News, man. All right. Matthew 24:24 says, "For there shall arise false anointeds and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect." Okay, so that's what we're looking at here. Okay, these false anointeds, these false people coming up and they're taking up this mantle. Okay, or taking up this guise of being defenders of the Most High, as they want to call it. All right, which a lot of them don't even have a name to call them. Okay, but apparently they're, according to them, he sent them, which is complete garbage. All right, but they're false. All right, so we can't believe when they say that they're the anointed, or when they say they have the truth. All right. And these are just a few precepts I pulled up when I typed in false prophets. These are what came up. So Lord willing, this is edifying. Mark 13:22 says, "For false anointeds and false prophets shall rise, and shall show signs and wonders, to seduce, if it were possible, even the very elect." And you have this going on. Okay, you have these things going on. This is only going to get more and more enticing, and more bugged out, and more confusing. It's very important to be solidified on the true doctrine, man, on the understanding. Matthew 7:15 says, "Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. You shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit." All right, in the knowledge that these people is bringing up, these Maldikians, or whatever you want to call them, and the blasphemy they're doing of Melchizedek, which is Yahweh Shai, calling them these weird ass names, these straight up disrespectful names, calling Yahweh Shai, a gay prison husband, just all this shit. This is rotten fruit. This is rotten, decrepit, stinky fruit that's sitting on the table that you need to throw away. Okay. So we see what their fruit is. Okay. And you got all these people talking good about Rap the News, but what do the scriptures say when people talk good about you? See, the thing is, people talking wicked about us is a good thing. Luke 6:26 says, "Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets." So by default, Rap the News is a false prophet, because everybody's running to his defense and speaking well of him like he was some type of defender of the gospel. Matthew 24:11 says, "And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." Okay. But he that endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So you feel that, you feel that. I don't know if brothers is feeling it. All right. But the love of many is waxing cold. all right, around you, okay, your own people, all right. So you have to be mindful of the times we in, man. Lamentations 2:14 says that prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee. They have not discovered thine iniquity to turn away thy captivity, but have seen for thee false burdens and causes of banishment. Okay, you see, and that's what it is, man. These false prophets, they ain't seen nothing that's gonna help you. You know, all they seen is more shit talk and more defamation of the Messiah who bought us, man, with his blood. But they don't want that covering, okay? They want his blood to be upon him, like they killed him, okay? Like they said back then, let his blood be upon us and upon our children. Lamentations 2, and there's more above that. Verse 13 says, what thing shall I take the witness for thee? What thing shall I liken to thee, O daughter of Jerusalem? What shall I equal to thee, that I may comfort thee, O virgin daughter of Zion? For thy breach is great like the sea. Who can heal thee? Right, man. Our people have been destroyed. All right. As a nation, we're through. Okay. Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee. They have not discovered thine iniquity to turn away thy captivity, but they have seen for thee false burdens and causes of banishment. Right. So every level from the Christian church to these Old Testament onlys, this is all they've done is cause more detriment unto you, man. Okay. Proverbs 12 and 16 says, a fool's wrath is presently known, but a prudent man covereth shame. Okay. And I mean, just some of the things that these guys say, you know, that's why I had to kind of keep myself from making too many of these type of videos. Cause you know, like my last video, Salakia, but you know, they just kind of pissed me off, you know, and I couldn't stand to see that weak ass nigga, right, sitting up there, pandering after his wife and stuff, man, just running in behind her, you know, sweeping up her garbage, you know, fuck that, man. It pissed me off. All right. So Salakia, but you know, let's continue. It says, he that speaketh truth showeth forth righteousness, but a false witness deceit. Okay. There is that speaketh like the piercings of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is health. Right. And the things we're telling you is what? To help you do better. All right. To help you do better. But what? Okay, you guys take it as a thing of not, you know, we become your enemy for telling you the truth. And let's read this, verse 19. It says, the lip of truth shall be established forever, but a lying tongue is but for a moment. And Rap the News' tongue was but for a moment. Okay, all right, because he was a liar. All right, planet Nibiru, planet hell, like hell exists and it's a planet in the sky. The dude was obviously bugged out. All right, and anybody that follows him is bugged out. It's not that hard to understand, all right? But through the grace and mercy of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we've been protected from believing such garbage, man. And may the Lord continue to protect our minds in this time, man. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time and strength of salvation, not this fool-ass foolishness that these niggas is on, man. Planet Nibiru and the Maldickians. What the hell? What in the entire hell are you talking about? Proverbs 21 and 28 says, a false witness shall perish, but the man that heareth speaketh constantly. All right. So, you know, he that believeth on me, as the scriptures have said, from his belly shall flow rivers of living water. And all you heard was rivers of dead garbage pouring out of these scoffers' mouths, man. Rivers of dead garbage, of filthy, stagnant water. Okay. Spewing out, not even rivers, squelches. You know, you get little spurts of stanky water coming out of these people. That's all you get. All right. So anyway, man, I just want to go into a few precepts on this. You know, you can feel it in the air. What's that Beanie Siegel song? You can feel it in the air. I think it's a Phil Collins song. You know, and then Beanie Siegel did a remix. Nevertheless, man, you can feel it in the air, man. You know, shit's really about to happen. You know, it's about to get even more bugged out, and these spirits is increasing to a high level. So just be mindful. You know, keep your head on the swivel. Okay, keep your wits about you. Pray. All right. Constantly keep your mind on your Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you know, and try to correct the things that you need to correct. And be afraid. Scripture say, work out your salvation with fear and trembling. Be very afraid, because the Lord's got the bug out machine on full blast right now. And a lot of motherfuckers is getting swept up in that shit. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. With that, I want to say Shalom, wa ba ba ba, Shalom.